Welcome to today's video. This is the continuation of the C# beginner series. In the last video, we did talk about the if, the else, and the else if statements. And at the conclusion, we said that in this video, we'll be looking at our calculators project again and try to build up on where we had stopped in the previous time we worked on the calculator. So let's get straight to it. So here we have where we stopped, and so let me just put a console, the read line at the bottom here. I just like to have this just to keep it clean. So here I have said that if we have the first number, I want to console read line, get the first item, get the second item. We converted them and then we do a summation. What if we wanted to perform more operations? For example, if we have the positive or the negative symbol, we want to do subtraction. If you pass in the division symbol, you want to divide, and if you want to do a multiplication, then you just need to pass in the multiplication symbol. So to do that, we could just have another parameter here, and we could just call it let's have a console. Let's console right line that. What operation do you want to perform? So, and at this point, the user will just pass in the operator value. And what will the operator value be? So it's just going to be something we will have written. So console.readline. So what we are now checking, we'll be checking for the value. So basically what we just need to do is we'll be checking if the operator value, if it is, because remember we are using string, because remember when we use console.readline, what it returns is a string. So if it is a plus, we want to do that. Else, if the operator value is going to be negative, then we want to do something else. And if the operator value, if it is division symbol, then we want to do the division. And then else, if the operator value, if it is for multiplication, then we want to go ahead and perform the multiplication. So I will just copy this here and I'll put this here. Now you will notice that what I'll be doing here is I'll just be putting my answer at the beginning here. The reason why we are doing this is because we are trying to say, for example, the answer is what we want to use inside here. If I came here and I did something like this, let me just remove this for a second. Now you see, the problem is that the outside here, outside of this if statement, doesn't know about this answer. So I cannot, so how do I console log my answer at the end of the day? That is why I need to have declared it before in the level at which I'm going to use. So if I minimize all of this, and you see when we put answer here, you see this answer is accessible here. But if we put our answer here, it's only accessible within this block, and so it's not accessible at this point. So that is why we are doing it in this way. So basically I'll just be doing the same thing here, but that will be for first number int minus second number int, and we have the same thing here but for division. Now first number int divided by second number int, and the last one will be for multiplication, where we have the answer is equals to first number int multiplied by second number int, and then we have our answer. So if we run this application now, let's see what we have. We see that it asks for the first number, so let's put 70. Asks for the second number, let's put 56. What operation? Let's say we want to perform the multiplication operation, and it multiplies this. I don't know if this is correct, but let's run it again and see. Let me use a smaller number that we can track. So let's say 5, and then let's say 4, and then I want to multiply it. Definitely it's 20. So our application is working. So if we run it again and we try this time around, let's try and do the division. So if we have 20 for the first input, we have 4 for the second input, and we put a division, you see our answer is definitely 5, which is correct. So we see that our application is working fine. So let's try the subtraction too, and just to be sure that it's working fine. So if we say 50 minus 40, we're trying to perform negative, we have 10. And that is how we are able to solve this operation. So this is the if, the else, and the else if statement being utilized here to optimize our calculator to perform other functions. In next video, we'll be looking at the switch statement, which is like a twin brother of the if, the else if statement. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comment section, and I'll see us in the next video.